Aloha! Welcome back to the BlueNote Fan Report. I am Guy the White Blues fan, and this is the first intermission show. Let me bring in a happy man at this moment, Mr. Jim Biringer from Full Press Hockey. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I wasn't far off, was I? Right? What did I say Bennington was going to do? Right?
You said it. You said, yeah, he gave up the first shot was a blast from the point. Subban got a nice rip there.
Yeah, but you should have got that one, right?
I mean, Mercer in front, little screen. That was a nice play by him, digging the puck out, getting it out to the point. But I mean, I agree. You probably should have had that one.
No, he should have had both of them, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, McLeod though, but give credit to McLeod the way he broke in between everybody, walked right in and scored. That was a nice play by McLeod, though.
You know, you say screen, but I'm looking at that play, and there's no. I mean, he's seeing the puck. The screen's on the sides.
Yeah,
I mean he should have.
Unless he's so concerned with Mercer and he took his eye off the shot from the point, then I don't.
That's the only thing I can think of, man. But he should have had that one.
I agree. I think so. I agree with that for sure.
And Gillies hasn't been tested. His one test goes in the net, and he probably should have had that one.
Yeah, a couple goals. Both goalies want back.
Yeah. Interesting game. The Devils are getting shots, and this is something that goes on with the Blues. The first 10 minutes of the game, they just don't seem to be in the game, or they let let me see. So Ryan Green says he lost the puck, and Bennington thought he was shooting it sooner than he did. Once it passed Bennington, the guy trapped it in. Okay, and that's the second goal, right? That's the second goal. That was the one with the hook. There would have been a penalty on that one. Blues penalty kill looks just outstanding.
Yeah, it did. They looked really good.
Right. They even had a shorthanded chance there. I mean, they kept it in the zone for a good 10, 15 seconds.
I mean,
and that's pretty good.
I think on the Devils' first power play, Devils were trying to break out, a couple of turnovers there. Blues tried to get a shot off, but couldn't get one off. But they definitely kept it in the zone a lot more than the Devils had it in the blue zone.
Right. Tommy Embrick going off on Tank. Or Jeff Horseman says Tank let him skate right on by. I love this with guys, right? They complain that Tank doesn't do enough offensively, and then they complain that he doesn't do enough defensively. It makes no sense to me. I see it. Look, I think Tank's become a great two-way player, right? I really do. But, you guys consistently, what do you want from him? Right? Either if you want him to be an offensive player, don't complain about his defense. And vice versa. Hey, Tommy, I said I liked the signing. I really did. I said I liked the signing. I don't know why everyone thinks that I hate Chief. I don't hate Chief. I think he needs to change.
He has changed.
Jeff says change the lines back. I don't know. I don't think the lines are the problem. Rust. They've got more rust on them than a World War II iron ship been in sea for 60, 80 years, That's just bad rust there, more than I thought. Second period will be ours. I kind of hope so.
I mean, according to those stats, it should be your period.
Yeah. I think they're going to get their butt chewed out, and they're going to come out strong in the second. But I knew that first period, they weren't going to take it seriously. They had too much time off, and they have a history of not paying attention, not taking teams that are beneath them seriously, and then they fall behind 2-0.
Yeah. So you guys watch I listen to the game more than I watch it, so maybe I need to start watching more, because I miss where you say Tank does these things or other players do these things. I don't see it like you guys do. I just, there's times where you say a guy let somebody go by, and no, he didn't have a choice. You have to remember, unless you have the puck, you cannot touch them. That's why we got the interference penalty.
On that play, yeah, he got by Tank, and I get that, but he also got by Scandella, and Scandella shouldn't have let him by.
Yeah, I'm okay with the line combos, guys. I think that, I just think after a while it takes a little bit of time to figure it out. I do say that both goals are on Bennington. I really do. I think both goals are on him. I think he should have had them both.
I disagree.
Okay, well, which goals are on him or not on him?
I don't feel like the second goal is on him at all. And in all honesty, the first one, that's being nitpicky.
Well, on the first one, he saw it the whole way. I'm sorry. He was not screened. That lane was wide open. Okay? It didn't bounce off anything. It was a shot from the point without anybody in front of him. You did it again.
You did it. I put it up.
I did too, and you took it down. Jim's getting a taste of St. Louis Blues fan hate, and he's grinning. Yeah, we do that.
I mean, this is just typical of every fan base. They don't like certain lines. They don't like certain players. They blame this guy, that guy, left side and right. Nobody can do. Everybody does wrong. I mean, look. I will say, like I was saying, they're actually is the Devil broadcast that? Yeah, they're showing the first goal right now.
Yeah.
The Devil first goal, and I mean, look, they definitely good puck pursuit by New Jersey early on with the cycle game. But off that first goal, like I said, I think Mercer kicks it out, goes out wide, goes back to the point, Subban down the middle. Yeah. As I was saying, a guy off the top, if Bennington's got an eye on Mercer and see what he's doing off to the side, he's not concentrating on that shot. So if his eyes are maybe centered more, maybe he stops that. But again, the way Mercer maybe moved himself in front just a hair, not a lot, because it was still all Bennington. Again, like I kind of agree that it is nitpicky to say it's on him. I mean, it was a blast, but still, you had Mercer out there in front doing what he was supposed to be doing.
The great goalies stop the shots you're not supposed to stop.
Okay, and I have never once said that Bennington is a great goalie, but you get a little too nitpicky on him.
Maybe, but that's just where I meant. He could have been the dude psychologist on that first one, or proctologist. Said he had his butt right in his face. Jim, what do you think of Bennington?
I mean, I've always been a fan of him. I think he's played a lot better this year than he's played last year. I mean, the contract.
This is not his good season.
No, I mean, the contract. I don't know if I would have given him that much, the term and everything, for what he did for the one run. But, I understand why they did it. I've liked what he's done. I mean, look, Ville Husso's, showing why, he's probably going to be traded at the deadline. But the guy's unreal. But I've never had an issue with Bennington. Maybe I don't see it all the time, but I've always, the games I've watched, I've never really had a problem with him.
Well,
you see, the thing with Guy in Bennington is Guy is mad that everyone was so hard on Allen. So Guy's extra hard on Bennington because he's not Allen and people were mean to Allen. So he's going to be mean to Bennington.
Well, because it's the same situation. Look how fast we turned on him. Look how fast the fans turned on Bennington. Right?
I have not turned on Bennington.
Okay. But not only that, before they turned on him, the first thing they went to, our defense. It's not our defense. Our defense is not the issue. There are other things that are the issue, and it's not defensive players. You'll get a lot of that.
I mean, but wait a minute.
He froze on me. Yeah, I seen him with the lights in the dressing room. That was kind of, I don't know if that was a camera thing.
I don't know what happened there.
You froze for a second.
Yeah, I know I did. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if it was me. I don't know it was happening. But I was laughing at that. But I was about to say, it's like, if Jake Allen was really that bad, like, then Montreal shouldn't have done what they did last year.
Yeah. Right? Well, I mean, but he didn't play in any of the finals.
No, but I'm saying Price was out for most of the season, and he was carrying the load. I mean, obviously, he was carrying more of the load this year, and clearly that didn't work, but the team was clearly different in front of him. But I never had a problem with Jake Allen in St. Louis either.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with him, but a lot of the fans did. And Guy was a little butthurt about that.
Fans in St. Louis, with the exception of Bennington, think that the goalie should stop every single puck. That St. Louis should go 82-0-0 with a 0.0 goals against average.
Never.
That's what the fans in St. Louis think, and that's what they go. I think you know what, Jeff? I disagree with this. Tarasenko is an offensive forward, and you've said that yourself. When I brought out that he's trying to play defense, you said, no, he's not. Now you're blaming his defense. So I don't know, right? I just don't like that. Guy, this is Bennington, and Ashley is more against the Husso side. No,
I like
she's
Husso.
On Husso. She likes Husso.
I like
she likes
them
our
both.
goalies.
Yeah, two good goaltenders. I mean, look, if it was me running a team, unless you're giving me like a great, amazing deal for Ville Husso, this time of year, it's about the tandem. And if St. Louis is in a playoff spot, I keep both guys and try to move them in the summer, to be honest, because his stock will even go up even further. Mm-hmm. But that's me.
Yeah, but Tarasenko also plays well with Kyrou and Thomas.
After.
Right, but I mean, you have a period where you can trade his rights and stuff, so you could get something for his rights as well as whatever you could get at the deadline. So
yeah, you've got. I think you have to trade him at the deadline.
See, even Ryan admits it.
Yeah, she did it again. I put it up, she took it down.
And you're putting it up. I'm 100% innocent.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
I don't agree that at all. I always like Moose. Yeah, Elliott. We just don't like our goalie. We're not kind to goalies in St. Louis, and we haven't been kind to goalies in forever.
Well, I mean, think about it in New Jersey. Everybody's trying to live up to 30 to Brodeur. I mean, you fall short. It's like, oh well, you don't have Brodeur.
We ran off Brodeur. We ran him off.
I mean, come on. I mean, first of all, let's be honest. The dude probably should have retired against the last game against Boston before he decided to put on a Blues jersey. Look, I watched his first game in St. Louis Blue. It just didn't feel right. I mean, all well and good. He played for the Blues. Okay, great. All right, whatever. But he was devil, and I like to remember it that way. But I will say this. He learned so much being in management for the Blues that he's going to carry it over to New Jersey and the positions that he is in now, because I thought that was just have him in management was a great move by St. Louis. I wish that New Jersey did it sooner, but great play, just great by him. Yeah, I was mentioning Cujo came to mind and Fuhrer. I mean, those guys were beasts back in the day.
Yeah, and we still ran them out of town.
I know. Like you guys aren't happy with your goaltenders.
No, I never. Are you looking forward to the draft yet, Jim?
I didn't even look at it, to be honest. I mean, everybody knows like Shane Wright's gonna go number 1, but I mean, to be honest, I'm just watching hockey. Yeah. I'm just a fan of even if Devils are out of it, which I know they are, but I just want to watch their games. Just want to watch games around the league. I'll get into the draft when it's draft time.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I kind of I don't even start thinking about the draft until the end of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, I mean,
that's when I start thinking about the draft.
Once you have the numbers play out with the whole like other 16 teams that don't make it, then you're like, okay, who we can take here, this mock draft kind of stuff. Yeah. But before that, I'm not even worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, now if I was Costin should have clocked him. They just showed the PK Subban and Costin when they got into it, and Costin checked Subban a legal check into the boards, and Subban punched him in the face, basically. So
got away with
Costin hurt him where it counts, and he put the Blues on the board. So I think that's what I like.
Well, he got the goal back. He got Subban's goal back, right?
Yeah.
So look, this was not a bad first period for the Blues, other than shots. Right? They had a couple of good cycles going down there, right? They let in 2 weak goals. That's in my opinion. I think they were 2 weak goals. Right?
The first 10 minutes were atrocious.
They always are. So now I'm used to it. So I don't see it as being bad anymore. Right? I don't see it as being bad anymore.
If I was on the Blues side of things with this, and looking at it as an analyst, either way for both teams, I think the Blues got to clean up the penalties a little bit in the second period. I think they took a couple way too many penalties in the first period.
Well, yeah, they took 3. Well, they took 3, but only had 2.
Yeah,
right?
but still it carried over to second period. But still, you get one there late at the period. You never want to really do that. Give a team fresh ice with power play and everything. Yeah. But I think some of the penalties were not the greatest penalties in the world to take.
Yeah, I'll agree there. But when you have the 5th best penalty kill, you can take penalties that other teams can't take. Right?
I understand that, but you still don't want to take penalties.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, there are good penalties to take, and then there are bad penalties to take. The one towards the end of the period for the Blues was a bad penalty.
Oh, I'll agree with you there. And Golf King's with me. I'm numb to it now. Right? And he's talking about that first 10 minutes. We seem to come out that first 10 minutes and say, okay, what game do you want to play? And then adjust to that instead of going out and pushing our game. And then, the rust is there. You can see it. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but I mean, they're rusty, rustier than rustier than a Titanic. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're getting to him now. Look out, people. Blues fans are getting a guy right now.
Oh yeah, they're telling you to take it to me, Jim.
They really are.
Hey, Jim, thanks for coming on, man. Been a great show so far.
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, it's always a pleasure to join you guys. It's so much fun. First time I did it. I mean, when I go back to my first comment on the show when I talk about the Blues, I made the comment about them being a playoff team and they have to take it to the teams lower in the standings. I still say that holds true, especially like against New Jersey. I think they need to get 2 points out of this, and it has to be in regulation if they want to just show that they're a true contender.
Right. I mean, well, you can see now we have this period. It's 2-1, and everybody's killing them. No one said that. No one even talked about the Costin goal. How good? I mean, that was what we've been hoping to see from him for a long time. You did, but none of the comments talked about it.
Yep.
They're all slamming it. Well, hey guys, this was a great intermission. Jim, thanks so much for coming on. We'll see you on the second intermission. Ashley, good period. Let's see what happens. And by the way, now my Twitter works on StreamYard. All my Twitters work.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So for a while, just one of my Twitters was working, and the other ones wouldn't work. But last couple of shows, I've noticed that they've been working. So, Yay me.
All right.
Okay, guys. I will see you all at the second intermission show.